Good Friday morning to you. Every Friday is a good Friday. I hope you're overnight. I hope you didn't get awakened by the thunderstorms last night. Of course, I did. I was keeping an eye on them. Everything well below severe status last night. We had some noisy thunderstorms, and some people got some significant rain. So, anyway, hope nothing worse than that for you at your place. But all in all, pretty verified forecast last evening and nothing severe around the area. So good news on that front. Here is what is left over this morning. All of that activity is pushed off to the southeast as expected, but the cold front did its job also as expected. So temperatures are down. It is 44, 45 degrees around the region this morning. It's not going to warm up a whole heck of a lot today, but we are going to see some sunshine that does eventually come out. We just aren't going to warm up much because of that strong cold front last night. But all throughout the area right now, just a few light showers still left here working their way across Fort Scott, Butler, Rich Hill, Nevada. These are going to be out of your hair within about the next 20 to 30 minutes, and that should be the last of the rain that we see for today and into the weekend as well. And so, my friends, if you have dirt over there and you didn't move over here, please call 660-679-1103. That'll put you in touch with Kyle at State Line Group. And then when your wife decides that no, you need it moved back over there where it came from, well, call him again. He'll come back and move it again. I mean, whatever you need. They do a lot more than that, though. So jump on their Facebook page and check out what they can do for you. Big projects, small projects. Take a look. Keep them in mind. Sponsoring Weather Today, State Line Group of Hume, Missouri. Appreciate them a lot. So let's go ahead and look at what we did get last night in terms of rainfall. I'm actually really pleased forecast-wise in terms of how well that this verified time-wise and storm-wise. So anyway, looks like people that got the most rain might be down here between Mound City and Fort Scott on the Kansas side where we're over half an inch. There's a little patch up here just out to the west of Amoret. The radar indicated totals. There's a little blip in there where it was almost an inch. So 8/9 of an inch out there just west of Amoret and south of Lacine. So every bit of that we need. Pop over here to the Missouri side. Looks out here to the southeast of Rich Hill, so we're maybe talking Rockville, Shell City. A few pockets of about an inch of rainfall. The ground was dry. I was out doing chores last night before this came in, and it just kind of amazed me pretty early for all the dust that was on my boots when I came inside. So we'll take every bit of that. Is there some more on the way? Well, I can't tell you right now. You got to watch the whole forecast. Anyway, let's talk about the rest of today. Here is the wind that we're going to see throughout the rest of the day. That cold front, you can actually still see it here on the wind map down to our south, and it is going to drag some cool winds all day long. They're going to start to back off eventually. Here we are at about 5 p.m., 4 or 5 p.m. The winds are going to finally start to taper off, so it's just going to be a breezy to gusty, cool wind day. But things do relax by 8, 9 o'clock tonight. Are you tired of the wind? It just seems like we've had so much of that lately. I'm tired of it. Okay, let's look at high temperatures today. 55 up in Kansas City, 57 out in east central Kansas, 54 to 56 down towards Joplin, 55 over toward you folks in Clinton. Here are your Saturday morning temperatures. Brought this up the other day. Just want to do this one more time just so everybody is aware. 34 degrees in Kansas City for your Saturday morning. So I think some of us will see around freezing here. 30 to 32 degrees in west central Missouri for your Saturday morning. So just an alert to you folks with outside sensitive vegetation that like to know about that. Yeah, there we are for talking about tomorrow morning. So, all right, let's take a look at the extended forecast, working our way over into next week. I think the weekend is dry. Weekend is very dry. We have high pressure settles in, so it's calm and dry. Here is what forecast models are developing as we start to get into next week. So Tuesday, I see another cold front. We'll look at the 10-day forecast, but we do warm up. We start to warm up as we begin the week, Monday and into Tuesday. But Tuesday is another one of those days that we watch this time of year. We were just talking about this last week, where we have a big warm up during the day and a cold front that works through at night. So forecast models are currently developing a Tuesday evening between 4 and maybe 10 p.m., where this cold front sags down to the south and does bring some showers and thunderstorms with it. So the question, I think, is going to be, once again, that we'll be watching on Tuesday, do things warm up during the day? And what kind of instability are we dealing with? Early indications are Tuesday is going to be a warm day. With some warm air advection in from the south. And so I do start to see early indication, we won't talk about this too much today, that we could see some significant instability Cape is over 1,000, possibly for Tuesday afternoon ahead of that line that moves in. So I think that's our next setup again. Looks like Tuesday afternoon. The time frame right now, it could be an evening event more than an overnight event. This is going to change a lot though. So just kind of circle Tuesday evening right now for the time to watch. So do see another round possibly later in the week. This might be Thursday afternoon and evening. Again, won't put too fine of a point on that this morning, but I do think that we have two particular setups next week that will give us possibly some more rainfall. More rainfall. There, I said it. I mean, that could be the forecast bulletin of the week. Again, ensembles are a little bit all over the place. We will have to see how that second system, maybe on Thursday, develops. So we'll see some big changes in this, but I just want to point out that most ensembles are agreeing that around the Kansas City area, we might pick up another inch of rainfall by the end of next week. Increases as you go off to the south and the east. Might be around 1.5 inches to 1.7 over towards Clinton. Could be 2 inches out towards central Missouri. Eastern Kansas might pick up around 1 inch in some spots as well. So I say might with all that. There's a long way to go. But there is hope for around another inch of rainfall, more in some spots, by the end of next week. Put a little finer point on that here. Yeah. So, I mean, 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches around West Central Missouri. We could use that. So we'll take it. All right, here's where we're going today. Like I say, it's just not going to warm up a lot. It's going to feel chilly on account of that breeze. It's not going to let up till tonight. It's actually going to cool down a little bit more in the next couple of hours between 8 and 9 o'clock this morning right here. Climbing up to maybe the mid-50s today as predicted. And we drop tonight pretty significantly. Anywhere from, we could even see some high 20s tonight. So we could, get some high 20s to low to mid 30s could be the case for tomorrow morning. So just know about that before we do climb back out of there for Saturday. Here is your 10-day forecast, giving you a cool Saturday, a little bit better on Sunday. Nice and warm for Monday. Stays warm for Tuesday. That could be problematic for our evening storms with that cold front, obviously cooling things off for Wednesday. So that is the whole setup. That is what we will be watching. Over the weekend, we'll kind of see what happens, how that data evolves. Looking at Tuesday first, we'll look at later in the week. But yeah, I just expect a little bit more active weather pattern next week after a dry weekend. I hope you have an awesome day. Great weekend. If I don't talk to you as well, have an awesome one. See you later.